Hey everybody, Dr. Jason from the Wellness Way in Green Bay with some more instant info. Today we are talking about Candida. Now, Candida is a strain of yeast or fungus, and there happen to be about 20 different species. Most people are familiar with Candida albicans, but there are 19, at least 20 other species that can also cause infections in the body. Now, the types of infections vary from person to person depending on where they actually get into the system. Some people will have the white tongue, the white throat coming up to where you open your mouth, stick your tongue out, and it appears white. That's called thrush. That is just basically a yeast overgrowth to where it comes up from the gut up the esophagus, and now it's coming out the tongue because it hasn't been kept under control in the GI system. Invasive Candida is where the Candida actually crosses into the bloodstream. Now, this is a very serious type of infection to where you may need to get a prescribed antifungal for at least up to like 6 months to actually kill it before it infects other systems or gets into the brain or anywhere else in the body. So invasive Candida is actually the worst type. There's also vaginal or genital urinary. Genital urinary is where it can actually cross over from the GI system into the kidney, bladder, ureter system to where it can cause yeast infections that most people are familiar with. Now, the biggest thing with all of these is that if you can identify which strain of Candida it is, you can also identify how to kill it. So some people actually have nail fungus or stuff like that that comes out of the toes. Athlete's foot and things like that are also caused by fungus similar to Candida. Simple treatments like soaking your feet in apple cider vinegar are great topically for killing the external Candida. However, if you don't deal with the stuff on the inside, it's going to keep recurring over and over and over again. So, what does Candida eat? Sugar. So step one, if you have any type of these symptoms, you have to avoid sugar or you're just going to keep feeding it over and over and over again. It's just going to keep coming back and getting stronger and stronger. So you have to starve it. You have to figure out how to kill it so you can kill it. And then you have to help the body start to heal up so that you don't have to deal with these recurrent infections. So, like I said, over 20 species of Candida can cause infections throughout the body. Step one, identify it. If you can identify it, you can figure out how to kill it. Once you can figure out how to kill it, now you can start the body's healing process and get rid of the Candida infection so you don't deal with these things over and over and over. Where else can it come from? Water systems. People with well water and things like that also have to get their water tested to make sure they're not just constantly taking the stuff into their system so it can keep causing these recurrent infections. So, figure it out. Test. We don't guess, we test. How do we test for Candida? Easiest way is a stool test because that way you can identify what type of strain it is and actually how to kill it as well. Two, once you kill it, you have to start the gut to heal up, help the body's healing process. For more information, jump on our YouTube channel.